I asked for notes on this match and nothing was available as this monster seemingly came from right out of nowhere and has entered the world of professional wrestling to do nothing more than wreak havoc as Kiran makes his debut here on Monday Night Wars. Sid Ellington has been making quite a name for himself since debuting at Monday Nightmares, endearing himself with the Monday Nightmares fans as he looks to continue his winning ways here tonight as he takes on the debuting Kiran.
Certainly has a tough task ahead of him. He faces off against this monster Kiran. My first time seeing Kiran obviously here as he makes his debut at Monday Nightmares. For what I'm seeing thus far, maybe a long night for Sid Ellington.
Official calls for the bell and singles action now officially underway. Sid Ellington and Kiran. Collar and elbow tie up center of the ring. I think we're seeing an early strength advantage here from Kiran, and that's definitely something we were expecting after seeing this monster make his way to the ring.
While we can clearly expect a size and strength advantage from Kiran, you cannot discount the heart of Sid Ellington. This is someone who absolutely has no quit in him whatsoever.
Sid Ellington, of course, making his debut just a few months ago. Just like so many of the talents that you are seeing here this evening for Monday Nightmares, was very, very early in his own career, only 2 matches in himself, and quickly endeared himself with the fans, had a very hard-fought, lights-out battle with Trevor Blackwell in this building just a couple of months ago that Sid Ellington was able to pick up the victory but was not the same ever since, and it has definitely helped him grow as a performer as he's trying to use that newfound experience on Kiran now, but he's having a hard time trying to get the big man down.
Talked about that heart of Sid Ellington. You saw him there. You saw him waving on this monster of a man. Come on, come and get some. And he lured him in. And that's all the opportunity that Sid Ellington needed. And he's using that quickness to his advantage so far.
Sid knows what he's able to bring to the table as he's trying to use all of it to his advantage as he can. You see Kiran getting a handful of hair there. And Sid Ellington able to keep that side headlock applied.
This brute of a man back Sid Ellington back into the corner. As you mentioned, Rob, not much is known about Kiran, but what we're seeing thus far, absolutely impressive as Ellington manages to evade once again.
He's going back to that side headlock almost as a point of solace to try to just maintain as much control in this match as he possibly can.
Absolutely viciously just drove Ellington into the corner, targeting the throat now.
Continuing to go to work on young Sid Ellington and drives the elbow right into the sternum. Outside leg is hooked. Could this be it already? No.
Very close count there, but Ellington still showing that fight, still showing that passion.
Speaking of passion, there it is right there as you hear Sid's name being chanted all throughout Southern Brewing Company. An individual who did not have the fans chanting his name whenever he made his first entrance, but has made sure they continue as Kiran continues his onslaught, just tossing Ellington into the turnbuckles.
This behemoth has absolutely been tossing around Sid Ellington with ease from the get-go.
It does seem like every time Sid is able to start to turn the tide, start to get some offense off, Kiran turned things right back around. Ooh!
Unzipping the vest to make sure to get skin-on-skin contact with that overhand.
Oh my goodness! That unbridled strength of Kiran.
Just threw Sid Ellington almost all the way across the distance of the ring.
By his ankles at that.
Now look, swinging him by his belt. Good God.
Nasty spill to the outside, down to the concrete below for Ellington. I think Kiran's starting to think now if he wants to take the count out or does he want to go out there and cause some more damage, and I think it's going to be the latter.
I think the referee was scared to begin the count. You saw him constantly looking over his shoulder back at Kiran. And honestly, if that man was anywhere near me, I probably would have the same exact reaction.
Oh, I would have already let myself get counted out by this point. But Sid Ellington, not like most people, getting back in the ring, still wants to fight, still wants to prove himself. Wants the sunset flip, but can't get it. Kiran's just too strong.
Unable to bring down the big man, but perhaps I spoke too soon, Rob.
Barely even a 1 count on that roll-up attempt. Oh my goodness, that kitchen sink just folding Ellington inside out.
Just toying with Ellington now at this point.
Let's see what the big man's got in mind. Massive scoop slam, center of the ring. In for the cover once again. The outside leg is hooked, but Ellington just will not stay down.
Every last thing that Kiran is doing is absolutely punishing. As you see Sid Ellington crawling towards the corner, having to use the ropes to pull himself up. But no rest for the wicked Kiran right there.
Kiran taking a few steps back, pounds the mat, but took too long. Ellington able to turn the tide, goes for the sling blade and drops him center of the ring and goes for another one and the same result.
Ellington now really feeling himself. He has that confidence. Almost feeding off of pure adrenaline at this point.
It's all that he's got left. Floats over for the DDT, but can't seem to get it. Gets the leg swept out from under him. Oh my goodness. Oh, that bicycle kick just turning Ellington inside out.
It's like every time Ellington gets one step ahead, he's knocked back two. Whatever Kiran has in mind here, it's not going to be good for Ellington.
The big man climbing all the way up to the top. Goes for the splash, but Sid's out of the way. Sid fueling off of the crowd. Hops onto the back of Kiran. He's got this chokehold applied. Oh, and look at that, wisely getting a hold of the hands, trying to keep him away from the ropes.
Ellington wisely trapping the arms. See Kiran fading.
Listen to these primal screams from Kiran, just trying to fuel himself back up as the big man starts to make his way back to a vertical base.
Back up on his feet. Good God!
That unbridled strength and aggression.
Thought for sure Ellington had it. And just like that, Kiran now just punishing Ellington again.
And now into a chokehold of his own, very tightly applied, but Ellington floats over for a cover, and Ellington gets the victory! Sid, if I'm you, I'm getting to the back in a hurry. That monster is definitely going to have a bone to pick after this match. But once again, another very impressive, hard-fought battle from Sid Ellington.